It's Mental Chatter Musings' 41st go-round. And for the month of October, we celebrate literature. Not only literature, but all it inspires. Readers who become authors. Authors reigniting their passion. And those who take that passion from the pages to the screen. Celebrate with us by pre-ordering Dead to Me by Ebony so that you're ready to dive into its pages on October the 22nd. Also, be sure to purchase our book selection of the month, Black Hamptons by New York Times best-selling author Carl Weber and LaJill Hunt. This time, you can watch and read. Catch the next episode of Black Hamptons on BET Plus, Wednesday, October 5th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned for the video synopsis of Dead to Me by Ebony Evans and Kiss My Scars by Denisha Little. And now for a look into our monthly astrology for October. On October the 2nd, Mercury is going direct in Virgo, our sector of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to other people. These can be very sociable energy, so it can be a sociable day. You can also be attracting nice energies and people during your everyday routines, at work, or even where you are being of service to other people. Some of you are consulting a physician and getting the good advice that you need as well. Now also on October the 2nd, Vesta is going direct at 22 degrees Aquarius, which is a fated aspect to Virgo. Okay, this is an angle where teamwork really makes the dream work, okay? Success can be achieved despite those who want to see you fail, all right? Now, as a side note, I want you guys to watch out for leaky pipes. Make sure that you're turning the stove off, blow out your candles. Don't leave things like that unattended, because those of you who square that area of Aquarius or are at a fated aspect can incur those types of accidents. So just be mindful of that. Now, on October the 8th, Pluto will go direct in Capricorn at 26 degrees. This is a day that you may want to withdraw into your work. Whether you're reading or writing, you're choosing that inner transformation as opposed to those more outwardly social activities. Maybe even you're trying to just stay out of the melee, Now, because those full moon energies will be radiating. In fact, on October the 9th, that full moon in Aries, the full moon in Aries at 16 degrees is going to fully manifest. Okay, so you're thinking of how to get better, maybe how you can improve your image or your appearance. Some of you will choose to do it by helping other people. Okay, so if you're sharing knowledge, you can be respected for it, appreciated, and you can also actually kind of be shouted out for it. Those energies will be radiating, like I said, for 2 weeks around that October the 9th. Okay, so be expecting blessings to culminate if you have, I would say, placements between 11 and about 21 degrees of Sagittarius or Leo. If you have placements between 11 and 21 degrees of Aquarius or Gemini, you can expect assistance and opportunities coming your way, and you might be the ones who are receiving that shout out as well. Okay, you also might be giving someone help or assistance. Okay, if you are at that sextile angle, which is Gemini or Aquarius. Now, those who square that angle would be Capricorn and Cancer. So you guys are really working on your image, Capricorn and Cancers, or wherever you have placements in your chart in Capricorn and Cancer between that 11 and 21 degrees. That's the area you're really working on fixing the way people see you, or even how you see yourself. Now, around October the 10th, Mercury is going to move into Libra at 0 degrees. These are more affectionate, overprotective energies, but they're assertive. So you want to mind your attitude or your propensity to act self-righteously on that day, especially if you square that angle and where you have placements in Capricorn or Cancer, because they square those areas, okay? On October the 23rd, Saturn is going to go direct in Aquarius at 18 degrees. These energies can be rebellious, enterprising, but reckless at the same time. So you can have success in money and career, but just make sure whatever you're doing, don't do it at the last minute. Have some type of organization to it, and also knowing who can assist you bring your goals to fruition is very key. Okay, so be mindful of that, because we all need somebody. Okay. Also on October the 23rd, the Sun and Venus is going to move into Scorpio. That's about romance, finances, pleasure pursuits. The Sun is coming here to warm everything up. Scorpio for the collective is that area of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. So with the Sun and Venus coming there, it brings that goodness to those to that energy. Okay, you want to make sure you stay out of conflicts. Okay, but if you've been having conflicts with someone, a lover, and things like that, things can get better for you in that area of Scorpio. Now, if you square that area of Scorpio, like Leo, or I'd say or Aquarius, you want to make sure that you're staying out of conflicts. You're avoiding being aggressive or combative. Just don't do anything foolish. Some of you, though, who maybe even trying this area or make a fated aspect to this area, are being put in a position of authority or a position of leadership. Okay, so this is actually great for you. Also on the 23rd, Juno is going to go direct in Pisces at 7 degrees. This can bring happiness into partnerships, okay? Because they're very obliging energies, okay? Some of you are choosing to maybe even make a sacrifice for the betterment of a relationship. Moving along to the 25th, the new moon solar eclipse is going to be in Scorpio at 2 degrees. A solar eclipse brings in something, okay, as opposed to a lunar eclipse, which takes something away. So with this solar eclipse bringing something in, it's likely to be a new opportunity or some kind of assistance coming to that area of Scorpio. This adds something to you that you're passionate about. Maybe even some of you are incurring some shared finances, since Scorpio is the area of shared finances and passions and things like that for the collective. It's about endings and new beginnings. So where you've had a clear sight as to your goals, and you've really researched things and thought things out, you're getting this new opportunity or this new assistance, and it could definitely boost your finances. Now, on October the 28th, Jupiter retrograde is going to go back into Pisces at 29 degrees, okay? Everything may not look as it seems here. Luck can come in and just really surprise you, where you thought maybe things weren't going to work out. They can work out. Just make sure you don't get the big head or the big ego. Now, this is about things that have been going on behind the scenes. It's about secrets, sacrifice, solitude. It's Pisces, so it could be going on, especially for Pisces rising people, or wherever you have Pisces in your chart, right around that 29 degree mark. I would say from 27 to 29 degrees, you can really expect some type of luck to be coming into you. Now, on the 29th of October, Mercury goes into Scorpio, and this is about communication, skills, sales, and things like that. Just remember that although some of you may be getting put into a position of authority, remember not to do anything foolish, no fights, no arguing, and things like that. You want to keep it cute, because this is Mercury. This is about communication. So those arguments can take place, especially if you square those angles where you have Leo and Aquarius in your chart. Okay. Typically, it'll affect the people between 0 and 3 degrees, because those are the closest to that 0 degree mark. Now, on October 30th, Mars retrograde Mars goes retrograde in Gemini. This is at 25 degrees. These are more angry energies, jealous, aggressive, arguments and fights can break out. Stubbornness can wreak havoc. So just be mindful when you're dealing with siblings, your networks of people, during short distance travel, because you don't want to get into any accidents or road rage arguments or anything, especially if you have placements between that 21 and 29 degrees of Gemini, I would say even Sagittarius, Virgo, or Pisces. Okay, so just be mindful of that. In addition to that, on the good end, if you don't allow this anger to manifest, this degree promises goodness coming in. So keep it on the positive end, so you can bring in or usher in that positivity coming your way. And those who can probably, expect some goodness and positivity would be wherever you have placements in your chart between that, I would say 21 or 22 degrees and maybe up to 28 or 29 degrees, okay, of Libra, of Aquarius, of Aries, or even of Leo. Okay, you can have some goodness coming in if you just avoid that anger or aggression. Thank you so much for sticking around for the October monthly astrology. Of course, you can check out my page, either All Things E-Ray, my group, my page author E-Ray Taronic, or you can also check out Read a Good Book as well. I also share the astrology there when I do post the astrological updates during the month. God bless you, and I will see you guys around.